What's up, folks? Kellen here on a shittier mic because I wanted to get to something we forgot to talk about during the original recording. Right now in Kansas, there are workers that are striking against being horribly overworked and, of course, underpaid at the Frito Lay plant. They're being forced into something called suicide shifts, which is like you do your 8-hour shifts and then they threaten to take your job away unless you stay for another 4 hours, or they'll call you in 4 hours early, and they're not getting days off in like the past month, so 7 days of 12-hour shifts for months. Suicide shift isn't just a cute name here. People have killed themselves over the position they're being put in because their whole life is turning into work to make money for this Frito Lay plant, and people have died on the line and just been carried out and replaced with new workers. So it's seriously some horrific shit, and if you'd like to do something about that, a couple things you can do are boycott Frito Lay because they own the plant, and PepsiCo owns Frito Lay, so you can boycott them too. So that's Pepsi and Diet Pepsi and all that shit. Sierra Mist, and actually in Oceania, Orange Crush and Dr. Pepper are distributed by Pepsi, so Australian friends, that is Orange Crush and Dr. Pepper, in addition to Sierra Mist and Pepsi, and Frito-Lay products, so that's like Fritos, Lays, Cheetos, Totinos, lots of great stoner food that I love to poison my body with, but I will not be doing that. I will not be buying those during the duration of this strike, and I hope you guys won't either. And if you want to be more direct about it, you can donate to a fund that's been set up for the striking workers. Obviously, you're striking, you're not working, you're not making income, but rent doesn't go away, groceries don't go away, gas in the car doesn't go away. So they could really use our support right now, and we do a lot of talking on this podcast about get 'em and fighting capitalists, and the workers are strong, and here's a chance to show us that we are strong, how the union makes us strong. These guys need help, and these guys, like I always say, are us. They're the same type of things as us. And at the moment, they could really use some help to be treated like fucking human beings. So it'd be great if you guys could throw them some money. I'm definitely going to. You'll find that link in the description, and I hope you do. Fuck Italians, up the rah. Solidarity forever. Good night, folks.
Just so we're clear, I'm going to start
I have
this
used
bitch.
exactly one pan now.
Oh
I make
my God.
eggs.
You make egg.
I make egg. Still working on how to fry
you
an
do
egg.
one egg at a time, you fucking psychopath?
Well, I am frantically learning how to fry eggs well. So so I don't want to like eat 2 eggs every time I do that. I'll stop being so skinny, and also feel very full of egg.
Nobody wants to be full of egg, right, ladies? Got 'em.
I'm told it's not the best, honestly.
Lot of downsides. God damn it. We're at 1 battery bar. Well, this is a warning to listen to the rest of this podcast. Let's see what happens. I'll keep an eye on it.
Anyway,
Just
joke's never going to be old for me, by the way.
It's always going to be funny.
Almost saying the N-word is...
Peak comedy.
It's funny for the reason that it's fun to make fun of 9/11. That 9/11's actually bad, and saying the N-word is actually bad, but no one ever actually articulates why. They're just like, it's bad, salute, or it's bad, don't say it. So it becomes... There's a lot of alert to saying it, because someone told me I couldn't, and then didn't say why.
Troubling. Well, just do it again.
There's an edit of, what is it? Rick Astley. What, Never Gonna Give You Up? It just goes, I'm gonna say the N-word. But they take it, like they cut up the video, and then they cut it up so he actually says it. And then they just show a shot of that black bartender from that video. and then I, watching
Laugh.
TikTok horizontal in my bed at 3:30 a.m. go,
chuckle lightly to myself, and it was all worth it.
and that was about it. TikTok, by the way, is
Addictive.
It's a demon. It's bad. You shouldn't. I spent 2 hours today reading a book instead of watching TikTok. At least 2 degrees more mentally healthy. I feel right now than when I would spend the hours on TikTok.
I was going to say, your mental health must have gone up exponentially. Plus 5 mental IQ points for Kellen.
Yeah, if you put that X-ray machine from The Grinch, if you put that up to my ass, which is where your mental health is stored, it would be 2 sizes bigger. Not my ass, the mental health within my ass. And not up my ass, by the way. Stored in the cheeks.
It's up your ass.
No, that's not what that is. That's not what that is, okay?
Sure. Putting mental health up your ass. These goddamn queers and their gay agenda.
They're putting mental health in our butt. That's what therapists do.
Actually,
they turn you gay. They put the mental health in your butt.
That is legitimately what the gays believe. Insert more mental health into yo ass. But said yo ass, not your ass. See the difference?
Right, because it's racist.
No, I was the implication of yourself and being to be more mentally healthy. You know?
You gotta, if you put enough dicks in your butt, all your sadness comes out your mouth.
Comes out.
Is, I'm sure, something that's actually been said by a very annoying queen.
Anybody want to see a mentally healthy turd? You mean a frosted turd? Yeah.
This is the kind of, but that show about the gay superheroes, one of them is good. There's a Netflix show about a team of superheroes that are all gay.
What?
But
the
not
fuck?
like the cool type, where you're like, where you have a mullet for some reason, and you've done several drugs, and you're like eating coffee grounds, and you're like, I killed gender. Sorry. The type of gay where it's like, I'm a man, but I have nice hair.
Do something about it. Wait, so there literally somebody picks a Netflix show and it's just like they're gay.
There is a Netflix show that is about a gay superhero team. Maybe it's not Netflix. There's a show about a gay superhero team. It's animated and it's annoying, and I wish they would just call me a fag.
All right, hear me out. You can go back to saying the F word if we get rid of this fucking show.
I was very briefly
That's
into gay
really
culture, and then I realized it was stupid, and I went back to my culture, which is dumb white, but also with gay.
That is such a dumb idea. Like, but what? Literally, they were like, you know, the Avengers.
They're gay. They're gay now. You know, God
gay?
forbid you make any of the Avengers gay, so that I can fuck Thor and Spider-Man. They have to make new Avengers that no one cares about, and they're
Which
gay.
Avenger would be gay? Well, Tom Holland is gay by not choice, but
He has to be. Well, the Avenger most likely to be gay would be him, because he's playing a millennial, and millennials are all
Gay.
putting their genders in each other's butts.
It's what the gay agenda
Or Zoomers, whatever. Whatever generation. The young
There's
people.
got to be a porn out there of the Hulk fucking Tom Holland, and that just sounds horrifying.
I don't want to see that.
No, yeah, that's a lot.
There's a porn out there of a guy painted green fucking someone in a Black Widow suit.
Oh, for sure.
No, there is.
No, I know. I'm not disagreeing. You guys been
Not
playing
Iron
hot
Man.
cucumber.
Iron Man wouldn't be gay.
No. I mean, Thor maybe?
Thor might be.
Yeah, Thor might be like Norse god gay, where it's just like, I'm a god, dude.
I'm fucking
Everything.
whoever.
Yeah.
Well,
if you're hot, I'll fuck.
Well, Jormungandr, the world serpent, who will one day eat the world, I believe, he is Loki's son. Loki's the mother. Loki turned into a female horse, got railed, gave birth.
A horse?
Gave birth to a snake that is the Earth or something. I'm not super
It's
up on
gigantic,
mythology.
yeah.
It's a very big snake.
It was in God of War.
And that came out of Loki's. Unclear whether, and this, I'm very frustrated by this, unclear whether Loki turned into a female horse or if Loki turned into a horse and got butt pregnant.
I'm going to go ahead and guess
the Poetic Edda is silent
horse.
on this.
I'm going to go ahead and guess female horse. Final answer. Ooh, we were looking for...
Which one's weirder, by the way?
Butt pregnant. It's got to be weirder.
Okay. Actually, you're right.
Weirder
If he can turn
biologically,
into
yeah.
a horse, turning into a girl,
Anatomical woman, yeah.
turning into a
it's
girl
easy.
horse is not that much weirder.
Ooh, new canon. Loki is trans. Why didn't they address that in the show?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure that's been done.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't
There
they
is-
bring that up in the Loki show? What are you, transphobic, Marvel? Get it together.
I mean, no, they're also not transpositive. They like money.
They're
is why
like-
they're doing that.
We don't care if you're gay or straight as long as you pay us. That's... I do like that people are actually like, that's good. No. That's still
better.
bad.
It's better.
It's better. Still bad.
But you cut out all the gay scenes for China, so, you know.
Because no, it's not because we don't like gays. It's because we like money a bunch.
The only two characters that I will allow a trans headcanon for, or I'll allow whatever, the only ones I care about are Danny Phantom and Jesus.
Jesus.
So Danny Phantom, first of all, the metaphor of like, clearly has a secret, can't dress the way he normally would. He's got to hide him dressing how he wants to. Also, he's got super wide hips as a normal boy, but as a
Danny
ghost boy,
Phantom?
yeah,
He has no ass. What are you talking
as
about?
a phantom, he does not have much hips, but he almost has like an hourglass thing. I was big in the internet a couple years ago. I'm just remembering this. And the reason I like this one is because the guy that created Fairly Odd Parents and Danny Phantom is super homophobic and would hate this. So that's why I like this one. Jesus
Really?
is trans because Jesus was born of a woman. no males involved, there can be no only X chromosomes in Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus can't have a Y chromosome. Jesus has 2 X chromosomes. Jesus is assigned female at birth, but he is the way, the truth, and the light. So Jesus is trans.
And he never fucked. He's just part of the...
No, he did.
What?
Jesus definitely fucked. I don't know why I care about this so much. I know it's not in the Bible, but Jesus fucked.
Well, if he never fucked and was always part of the itty bitty titty committee, then he could definitely pass as a man. Also,
like the idea that you're thinking about, Jesus' bone structure's androgynous enough to pass as a man.
White Jesus for sure.
Smear some of that Galilean dust on your cheeks. Kind of looks like 5 o'clock shadow.
Mm-hmm. White Jesus for sure. Also, there are women with beards.
There's one sick woman, I think, that because Sicks can't shave. So
Sikh.
No, it's sick.
What?
Fight me on this, I swear to God. I believe you're supposed to say sick.
Literally 2 seconds ago, I was talking to Maheen and she said Sikh.
She's not one of those, though.
I feel like it's more adjacent to her culture than yours.
One of us is racist right now.
Probably both of us.
Whichever one it is. The ones that wear the turbans and have very cool opinions about religion and tolerance and will fight people, they're not allowed to shave. So there is a woman who is a Sikh or a Sikh that has like a big old braided mustache. Looks dope. Look, it looks confusing and terrifying to me because of the heteronormative culture I live in, but it is, in a more objective sense, dope.
Well, why do you think people always paid to go see women with beards? Because they're like, nice. How do I feel about this?
Just buying ticket after ticket to a freak show, ignoring the flipper kid and whatever else, and just like, how do I feel about this? I need to figure out what I think about you.
Sir, your time's up. You're going to have to buy another ticket.
Fine.
Just take my money.
Leave it open.
Leave it open.
I gotta look at this lady and figure out if I'm horny or mad.
Put it on my tab, sir. You have a tab. Clearly you like it. I'm gonna save you a lot of time. Normally, I'd let you keep doing this forever to get your money, but you're a fan.
But Doris is very uncomfortable because you have been sweating and gritting your teeth,
foaming at the mouth. Muttering under your breath questions. Are her nipples hairy too? What's happening?
I'm not going to tell you that, sir. I can't tell if that voice is masculine or feminine. God damn it.
Wonder how big her clit is. Sir! You're going to have to leave.
You must stop.
I understand this is a freak show, but even she's uncomfortable. He said she.
But, what does it mean? Was the bearded lady just a dude in a dress, by the way?
Sometimes, probably. I mean,
like,
how
why
many
did that
bearded
become
ladies
such a thing?
could you get? How many can you get your hands on? Well, there's a few different things. You can either find a feminine man to grow out his beard, you could find a woman who actually has a beard, or you could find a woman who's willing to glue a beard to her face. And all 3 of those will produce the same outcome.
Which is something that's not as interesting as you bill it as.
Or somebody freaking out trying to figure out how they feel about it. What's happening?
I don't know if I like this.
I'm erect, but it hurts. What does that mean?
Means you've been erect too long, sir. Because you've been here for more than 4 hours.
You should see a doctor. Oh, by the way, you said trans headcanon earlier. Yeah. That is the name of one of the superheroes in the next Netflix show. Trans headcanon. He shoots X and Y chromosomes out of his head.
Whichever ones he feels like.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if a trans... Well, depending on your opinion, it would either be a hero or a villain, but has the power to turn people into whichever gender they don't identify as.
Yeah.
Ooh, so that's a villain, and then the superhero is someone who's already trans, so they're impervious to it. You turn me into the gender I don't identify as? That's fine. I already learned how to deepen my voice and have a top surgery appointment. You can't hurt me.
You bitch. Republicans would get on board because the villain is somebody turning people trans.
Which is what they're worried about.
Yeah, and then they're like, okay, but one trans man stands up against him. Okay, how do I feel about this?
Well, we'll just have to make it a trans man that constantly fucks.
Constantly A, fucks, and B, invests in the stock market and is white.
Well, now you're ruining it for me. Remember how Oprah was
invests in the stock market and is black and hates the poor.
Yeah, there it is. Kill the poor. It is a good song, though. When you remember how Oprah was doing that whole big thing about, like, a pregnant man. I have found a pregnant man.
Oh, yeah, she did it, like, once a season.
Right. But it's just a trans man. Yep. Which is, she was billing it like it was a man, which I guess maybe it was culturally at the time, but I was so fucking disappointed when I found out, that's not...
No, yeah.
That's not hard.
Nope, that's totally doable. That's called top surgery, buddy.
You just have to file some paperwork in a good state.
And in a bad state, go to a good state. Those are your options. No, but also trans headcanon shooting chromosomes out of his head also creates autistic people on accident.
You mean Down syndrome?
What?
It's Down syndrome.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You shoot vaccines out of your head to turn people autistic.
There you go. Just giving, like, every 10th person he gives Down syndrome to.
I got some people on the internet mad at me because apparently a snow leopard at some zoo got COVID, and someone was like, can't they vaccinate the snow leopards? And I said, I'm not going to a zoo with autistic snow leopards. To be clear, I would go to a zoo with autistic snow leopards where they're pacing because they want to be, not because they're restless.
Exactly. But every snow leopard ever just sprints around his cage, no matter what size the fucking cage is. They don't give a shit. Yeah. They were.
That's what I would do if I was a leopard in a cage.
They were remodeling the home of an ocelot to make it like way bigger than it was.
Because it was like
very small.
It was like Meowschwitz in there.
Yeah, but so when we went to the San Diego Zoo, the ocelot was in a way smaller cage than it usually it's in. It was in like a large bird cage. Swear to God, like 3 foot by 3 foot.
Was Robin Williams there?
Fucking pacing. Furiously pacing. Mad. It was hilarious.
Was it making mad sounds?
Oh, yeah. It was making mad noises. It was mad. I wanted to stick my finger in the cage because there was nothing stopping you from sticking your finger in the cage. But I'm like, I know what this is.
So you're gonna get bit.
Yeah,
your finger's gonna get et.
And they're like, they literally had to put a sign up at the San Diego Zoo, just like, we know he's furious. We're doing this because he's getting a way bigger cage.
This is like when your mother-in-law comes to town.
Yeah,
it's not a permanent situation.
Yeah, you got to stay in the bathroom for a little bit, and it sucks, but we're doing it as fast as we can. And then another thing we did at San Diego Zoo is we were looking around and we found the North American raccoon cage, which is the same size as just a raccoon.
Just briefly here, they're around.
Not in San Diego apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have coyotes, so they don't have as much raccoons.
We both have been in my parents' backyard, so not at the same time.
Or they have something, mountain lion? I don't know. But there's not as many raccoons in San Diego, apparently. I mean, they're furry as fuck. I feel like they wouldn't do as well.
Probably not.
Out there. They're probably colder weather animals. So the San Diego Zoo, we were looking around. And San Diego is even farther south than L.A., right? Yeah? No?
I don't know. I know about geography, but not of Sicko Land over there. With their iced mocha coffees and their genders and blue hair.
Their trans headcanons.
No, I like those.
So anyways, we're looking through this cage trying to figure out, like, where the fuck is this raccoon? We look for 15 minutes before we realize we see raccoons every fucking...
You're waiting. I need to see this raccoon.
Like, what are we... Let's go. It's like, what's going to change? I can see
I've seen a raccoon that's sad.
Yeah, really. I can see a raccoon the second I get home if I leave cat food on my back porch. Why did I just waste 15 fucking minutes?
Oh, I am going to have a back porch now. I'm going to leave cat food. Even before I have a cat, I'm going to buy some cat food.
You're on the 3rd floor.
Raccoons can climb.
Yeah, but that far?
Yeah. I once stayed in a cabin in the Smoky Mountains that had, like, stilts going down because it was on, like, a literal mountainside, and they shimmied right up.
Badass.
I was more excited about that than the bears because it was a family and they got very close. I also saw a bear.
That's badass, though.
But I was placed in a situation very similar to that ocelot when I...
Would you take her collar off? Thank you.
The jingling. I was packing the house up yesterday in my underwear because I'm not trying to waste clothes when no one's home. And then I took a shit, and then my roommate and his girlfriend got home, so I had to pretend to take a long shit until they went into his room, and I could return to my room.
That's fucking great.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
You should have killed him. You had the opportunity. But then your rent goes up.
Would go up. Yeah.
You live another day.
Better hope I don't win the lottery.
Otherwise, you're done, for, sir. I forgot I had these on.
Then
I'll
have an office.
that'll have an office with your head in it, like a trophy room.
In a glass box, like in Always Sunny, which I keep forgetting you never saw.
I've never seen. But I did watch, I was on TikTok the other day, and TikTok is good for some things, and they're funny memes.
It's good for bits of TV shows and movies and videos of large wildcats.
Yeah, other than that, it is a time suck. TikTok astonishes me because I will watch shit I would never watch in my fucking life.
But I'm like, yeah.
But I'm like, okay. There was it was somebody repairing parts of a car, and I watched like 3 videos in a row of somebody repairing cars. I'm like, I don't like repairing my own fucking car. Why am I watching somebody else do it right now? I'm not gaining any knowledge.
I watched, for about 30 minutes, I watched clips of Doctor Who, out of order, after I stopped watching it. So I don't know what's happening. It's not like I'm like, oh, I remember and like this scene of Van Gogh crying. It's a different guy. I don't know who it is.
God damn it. This is another fucking crazy thing on TikTok that I fucking catch way too much of. There's some good ones. Oh, like steel worker memes or hospital memes. Like,
I see so many hospital memes.
You get this if you work in a hospital, and I'm like,
and I don't.
But and then I'll watch a few of them, and I'm like, why did I fucking watch those?
Is it Dr. Glaucomflecken? Is that who you're talking about?
No, but what?
He's just I don't know what his expertise is as a doctor, but he just, you know how everybody plays different roles on TikTok with like the hat and the glasses and the different people. Mm-hmm. He does that with like, he's personifying departments. So he's like, man, you know.
Oh, yeah, I think it is that guy.
You know how nephrology is. They don't think you need dialysis unless if there's 1% of a kidney left.
That is the guy.
Here I am like, fucking nephrologist, right?
Wait a second. I don't know what that means.
I do, though.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck I watched that
Good
shit.
Job, Chinese government. You got me. That one Nicolas Cage movie and TikTok, you got me.
Well, because they know you're interested in 60 seconds of almost fucking anything.
Yeah, quick 60 seconds, and it takes zero effort.
Also, 2 things. If it's a part 2 video, fucking kill yourself, because you can always fit it into the first part. I have never seen a part 2 video where you could not fit it into the first part.
Especially with the 3 minutes now. We're not going to spend time being mad at TikTok.
Why not?
I won't allow us to do this.
Why?
Aren't we trying to be good people?
What? Good people are mad at TikTok now. I don't know if you've heard.
I can't keep up. What do we think about Asians again?
Pro.
Okay, so it was stop Asian hate.
No, it's pro Asian hate.
I thought it was like Hammer Time, like stop Asian hate. Wish I'd come up with that a month ago. When it would have been
Asian hate.
No. You got to get that period in there. Stop Asian hate. That's like, you know, an Australian man walks into a bar and says, "Everybody stop. We're gonna do Asian hate now." And then they murder some people.
And they were right to do it.
No, because this is a real one.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm lost.
I'm off the path. So.
I don't know. I just know Nick Cage had snake hands in a movie, and other than that,
and that was great.
That was
great.
Phenomenal.
That was great.
In the movie, what the fuck was the name of that movie?
I don't fucking know. It's not Kingdom of Heaven. I know that.
It was.
That's a different Crusader one.
Asian Cage.
Secret Asian Cage. I was going to do something about that's where McCain lived for a few years. The Secret Asian Cage.
Nice.
He was not a good guy. Sorry that your arm got fucked up by the Vietnamese, but you shouldn't have been setting them on fire with your plane.
Yeah, so if you have anything that you want us to plug on this show, which does reach actual audience nowadays, we get about an average of 50 views per episode, so we're talking to people now.
Hey, you know what, you fucking bandwagon fans, all right? Our friends and my dad have been here for a couple months.
We're not allowed to talk to your
parents. Oh, wait, no,
anymore.
we gotta wait. These ones are the ones that aren't bandwagon.
We'll wait a little while. Anyways, so if you want to buy a shirt and then tweet at us, we'll promote whatever you want us to promote on the podcast, and we'll retweet you and all that shit. Just send us proof of purchase, and if you donate, send us proof of purchase. We'll retweet you. We'll say all the shit you want to. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts. We can't see those reviews, so if you leave a review on Apple Podcasts, shoot a tweet at us and say, "Hey, I left a review. What do I do?" The Twitters are at the Connor Ford and at Kellen_Frank. They will be in the description as well.
And if you have any evidence that the CIA is behind the recent protests in Cuba, also get in touch with us. I'm not a journalist, but I will tweet at one. Where was I? I had something. Oh, you know how
I don't
if you
like
do
it
a
when-
lot of meditation, you can experience ego death without taking psychedelics?
Yeah.
I have gotten myself on one without drinking a bunch of Red Bull vodkas today.
How?
It's not as fun. Just sort of reading a book instead of looking at TikTok mainly, but the particular book.
Well, because a book is you're expanding your attention span by like fucking magnitudes. The way
Yeah,
a book.
exactly.
I started reading a book 3 pages at a time because I read before I go to bed. I always read before I go to bed, but I've been waiting till I'm way too tired. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I
I
should
can't do
read
that.
something just to get my mind off it. I read like a page and I'm like fucking unconscious.
If I read before I go to bed, I'm just over and over the same paragraph.
Oh yeah.
No, but so as I've mentioned on the podcast, I'm reading that book about how like we need to return to the more feminine goddess ways of our mushroom-eaten forebears because that will save the world, and this violent dominator model of society is bad, and we should do drugs about it. But I have gone deep enough into the rabbit hole of being a hippie, we should be doing drugs guy, that I have now. There are 2 authors that I like that are basically feuding with each other about which mushroom created a particular drug in ancient India.
Hell yeah.
And I was
Was that on TikTok?
so
too?
interesting. It was not on TikTok.
That's why it's good.
So, because I read the first book by one guy, the guy who does Behind the Bastards, by the way. I read
Nice.
that book, and he was like, there is this drug in India called Soma, and everybody fucking loved it, and they said the gods worshipped it. That's how good it was. And
Damn.
here's how you can make something that may have been similar to that out of this type of mushroom. And based on this guy's research. And then a totally different guy that I'm reading right now said, yeah, that guy's research, all fucking stupid. It's this mushroom that you get in cow poop.
That guy. Well,
And I'm like, ooh, spill the tea.
It's like a psilocybin one.
One of them is a psilocybin one.
That's the cow poop one. It's psilocybin.
It sounds right.
Yeah, no, because we were in. They feed the cows now stuff to prevent them from producing that mushroom, which is the dumbest
Aw,
fucking shit.
What's
in the world.
wrong with us?
Yeah, no, we're bad people all the time. But we were in Georgia and we went out looking for it. That was pretty fun. It's like you got to look in the shade near the cow poop and just look for the older ones. It's the mushrooms have time to grow.
That's SDR cubensis or something, which that's what they make ayahuasca out of.
Oh.
And then
So
there's
they're both psychedelic mushrooms.
it's not all psilocybin. Maybe
Psilocybin is
something different.
Magic mushrooms.
That's the active ingredient in magic mushrooms. There is a different type of mushrooms, and I can't remember if psilocybin is the active ingredient in those two. But the one, like the classic Toad, like the one that Toad from Mario is based on, with the red and the white dots.
Yeah.
That's the one that they would feed to reindeer, and then the reindeer would pee it out in Siberia, and then you drink the pee and you trip.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's that mushroom. Well, there's a lot of
How do
mushrooms
you
that look like that,
get
and most of them
reindeer?
will make you shit your ass out. One of them
To death.
One of them, if you dry it out and then soak it in water and then squeeze that water out through wool and then mix that with milk and drink it, you'll feel pretty great all day.
Wow, to find that out.
Took a while, but I do have the recipe for how to do that, and you can legally order these on the internet. So we should
All right.
do
let's
that at
do
some
it on the
point.
podcast.
It should, yeah, it
Well,
should be a
it's like
podcast.
kava kava is like a weird root. Can only be prepared one way. It takes 14 steps to make it that way. If you consume it at any point in any of those steps, you'll die.
Is it a food or a drug?
Food.
Not worth it.
No, yeah, I know. But there's a village in like the middle of nowhere that is like, yeah, we make this. And it's like, how did you figure out? Because you have to do 15 steps to make this edible.
Right, like the guy that
How?
figured out you could drink cow's milk, weird, not risking his
One
life.
step.
But it
One
is one
step.
step. One step that you. How did you convince everyone else? But with this, yeah, how much trial and error did it take before you knew what the steps were?
Yeah, also, it's so many fucking
Well, I'll tell you,
With
they
no
found it because they dosed themselves with psilocybin and they
The gods
connected
talked
with the transcendent other and the great mother goddess.
Very true. Savage. Well, we have a psychedelic water if you want to drink it. It does.
It's microdosing.
It does nothing.
It's microdosing is sin in my opinion.
Really?
It's a prefer because people do it to be like better at corporate jobs.
Well, are we doing that?
No, it's just the knowledge of that left a bad taste in my mouth.
Well, clearly I'm not going to dose you with psychedelic water. Kylie, bring me psychedelic water.
There's no precedent for that.
I'm going to just drink it. It does nothing.
No, if you dose me with psychedelic water, I will be more mad
Would you
than
bring me
last time.
psychedelic water?
Why?
I don't know. We were talking about drugs, and I'm like, fuck it. I got nothing to do.
I'm gonna drink some drugs.
It does nothing. It's like taking CBD.
I don't think I've ever taken CBD without already being high.
Well, CBD does stuff if you're already high, by the way.
So let me rephrase. I've only ever taken CBD where there was a point to it.
I remember I was smoking a CBD joint just because Kylie was like, he came free with my stuff. Do you want it? And I'm like,
yeah,
fine.
in that sense, sure. In that scenario. Put your psychedelic water in your gay water bottle.
I might. No, because I don't want that much more caffeine. It's starting to hurt my stomach. The weird juice caffeine somehow is
bad for you?
It's starting to hurt my stomach. God, I hope it didn't say shake well. Oh my God, I hope it did. Uh-oh.
What, are the acids going to precipitate out? And there's going to... yeah, if you don't shake that, there's just going to be a bunch of tabs of acid sitting on the bottom intact.
Throw it away, not even realizing what you've done.
What psychedelic is it?
I don't know. It might be psilocybin. Probably not, though. Because that'd be illegal. Feels like kava kava. Huh?
So it is that.
No, I don't think that's the active ingredient. Yeah, no. Well, there's caffeine in there. 75 milligrams of caffeine. That's too much.
Are you sure that doesn't just...
Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm probably wrong. It's probably kava kava is the one I'm thinking of.
That may just be an Elmwood Speedball, though. Like, it just gives you too much caffeine and keeps you awake for so long.
75 milligrams of caffeine is not a lot.
Well, I don't know how much it is.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's hibiscus lime.
Well, that's why we haven't drinking this flavor yet. Because it's awful.
Because it's bad. Well, the thing about psychedelics is they usually don't taste good, but there's other reasons.
Well,
but this is stripped of those reasons.
Great.
Yeah, everybody was doing drugs, and then we were like, we gotta keep black people down, so I guess no one's allowed to do drugs anymore.
Well, no, because
I'm the U.S. government.
The conservative whites weren't doing drugs. They were going to work, coming back, smoking themselves to death.
But they weren't even drinking.
Imagine if cigarettes were illegal in the 1950s, because it was primarily white men with jobs who chain smoked cigarettes.
Yeah.
I think it overflowed to the black and female community a bunch, but I think
we could have transformed America if we'd made cigarettes illegal and used that to turn our prison slave labor system into a white one because they got caught smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. Well, actually, we need to find a drug because we can't just abolish the prison system, obviously. So we need to find a drug that everybody uses in equal amounts and then make that illegal so everybody goes to jail.
I would have said alcohol until recently. I've learned that other races have an opinion of white people that we drink a lot.
And they're correct.
The most racist I ever am, I think, is my insistence that everybody should be drunk all the time. Turns out that was racist of me.
You bigot. I don't know. Maybe it might be cigarettes, actually.
At this point, I feel like cigarettes are pretty evenly distributed.
Yeah. Yeah, because not too many people smoke them. So, all right, cigarettes are illegal now, and you go to jail for life if you have them, and you are forced to work for 10 cents an hour.
I just moved into a place where I can smoke.
No, weed's still fine.
No, I mean cigarettes.
What do you mean? You can't smoke cigarettes before?
I can't smoke them inside my apartment, and I don't have a porch. But in my new place, there's a porch.
You have a porch.
I'm going to put a coffee can out there. And every once in a while, have one cigarette and look up in the night sky.
To your fucking full of water coffee can.
Yeah, it's gonna at a certain point gonna be nicotine tea. Yeah.
Go ahead and either you know what? Don't drill.
I'm gonna have a little table out there to set drinks on, and I'll put the coffee can under that table.
Don't drill holes in it either, because I was gonna say if it fills up for water, then just keep drilling holes in the bottom, but that'll filter the nicotine.
It will just distill the nicotine tea
into the person. You're literally steeping tea and then dripping it down onto your neighbor. Yeah, dripping it down to your neighbor below you is what you'd be doing.
I'm actually frustrated because I stopped buying cigarettes and I only bum them now because everyone should share with me. Mm-hmm. And now I have a great smoking spot now. So I got to invite people who smoke cigarettes to my apartment a lot.
Well, Brendan will come over eventually.
Maybe. I tried.
Well, this new place sounds nice, too. And the address is...
I almost said it.
No fucking
I'm
way.
very stupid. No, because in my mind I'm thinking, oh, I'll say it, and then Tyler will hear it, and that'll remind him where it is for Sunday.
No.
But other people
also
allegedly listen.
Allegedly.
I mean,
Our
the fucking
viewership
cops
is
do, I'll
up.
tell you that.
They better. If they're not, then the system has failed if the cops do not listen to this.
Because we are
Bad to the
suggesting
bone.
stuff.
Bad to the bone. Yeah, we're sitting above 50 views per episode, which is pretty
Nice.
fucking awesome. Because we get 15
That's
from
at least 45 people we've never met.
Yeah, 15 from YouTube, 35 from Spotify, and then I don't even know how many from Apple.
Because Apple won't fucking tell us.
But because Apple won't tell us, but Apple is where we get our most too. So it's like 70 something, I'd say.
Sweet.
I think we get 30% of our views from Spotify and 70% from Apple, and it doesn't count the. So what's? Yeah, so it'd be like 70 views. So it'd be like 100. Around 100 views an episode.
Hey, everybody. I actually felt pretty cool the other day when I was doing the addendum to the other podcast about boycotting Pepsi and stuff because suicide shifts and whatnot.
Totally forgot to add that, by the way.
We'll go ahead and add it to this one. But I felt cool about that thing that Connor ruined and turned to ash because
I'm gonna add it at the beginning of this one.
Yeah, okay. So the thing you heard at the beginning of this show, I felt cool because I had to be like, "What does Pepsi make in America?" And also it does more in Australia. And I should mention that because Australians listen to us. And I was like, "Look at me, a cosmopolitan, world-bestriding colossus."
I'm using this whiteboard a lot nowadays.
It's just for everything, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? It's good if you have one place to look at and like, am I forgetting anything?
Well, it's everything podcast related is what I've been using it for. Because there's only about a whiteboard's amount of stuff I need to do for this podcast at any given time. Or remember. I had CBD Jesus written on there the other day, and I don't know why.
I don't remember.
No. I was sitting here, and I thought, CBD Jesus. And I was like, oh, you know what? We could use this the next time I'm here. So I wrote it down, and I got nothing.
Oh, so Jesus is on the cross like, oh, God, this fucking hurts. Oh, no, I need a CBD pill. Can you give me some CBD? Because honestly, this wound in my side it stings.
Just a Jesus who vapes. It's like, boy, this smarts. A
Jesus named Kyle.
How'd you rise from the dead? CBD. You fuck. There's no fuck. You're magic.
And then obviously I had some bang when I woke up. So. Or Monster. Kyle's drink Monster, don't they?
CBD Jesus probably drinks Bang. For being honest, Bang is slightly
What's up,
cooler.
Coleman? Sorry if you're listening to only this episode. We were just mean to Kyle's.
And you started 34 minutes in. Bold.
It's not your fault. That's some real Kyle shit to do.
You Kyle ass bitch. Just start going off on him.
What
Come
if
to the
in the
Astro.
future there is like edgy comedy boys, like the 14-year-olds that are like
us?
Yeah, but
we're saving the world
with our edgy. They see that the purpose of comedy is to find the boundary and push and show society what it is. Really, we're modern day philosophers. Only really true of Carlin.
The only way you could that is what ends this podcast. We're just modern day philosophers. Gunshot.
Shit, yeah, no.
And shockingly, I shot myself and then
And
shot
then me.
you. It's like, but he was already dead. Yeah, I was that determined.
He had a little bit in him,
he used it wisely.
like Face McShooty from Borderlands,
Well, yeah.
who says thank you after he's dead.
That's a good game.
Play it again.
Birdlings.
We were gonna play it at one point, like together for the show or something.
We have such a backlog. I mean, we can do any of these whenever. So
we have a backlog which is created by us looking at watching cars be put together on TikTok and not enjoying it instead of
just fucking doing a podcast about a thing. Well, we could fucking knock out that a Nick Cage today if we wanted to. If Kylie doesn't scream at me about things afterwards.
What are we not?
Or not a
How
Nick
would
Cage.
we knock out Nick Cage?
A watch along after this.
We could do a watch along of what I don't remember. We
Something
were
short. Something hour 30. Simpsons movie, but I would fucking lose my actual mind.
I'm gonna watch The
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Shut up. I'm watching. The Simpsons movie slaps hard.
I've seen the movie. I like the movie.
Very good movie.
And I know there's a phenomenon of The Simpsons predicting a bunch of shit, and hi, I'm Tom Hanks. The government has lost its credibility, and it's borrowing some of mine. It's done that like 3 times in the past year.
Yeah, COVID. It did it for COVID.
Yeah, they needed Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
You know who else did it? It's Cleveland.
What?
Because they changed their name from the Indians to the Guardians.
Yeah.
And the worst type of people shat themselves.
Yeah. Great people. Love them.
Yep.
Our fan base, so calm down.
Yeah, they should have kept it the Indians. All teams should be named after racial slurs. I'm annoyed.
Actually,
I'm annoyed that the
football
Chicago
teams-
Blackhawks is a name of an actual tribe. It should be the Chicago Redskins. Wait, I was legitimately trying to find one that was worse than people used to do, and that was a team. That was a team very recently.
Fucking Jesus. Yeah, how's the Blackhawks still hanging on there? Because
the Blackhawks are an actual tribe of Indians that was from
the
around
Redskins just racist.
here. Whereas Redskins is racist, and it was Indians, which is not what they are. And also, Chief Wahoo was a Redskin guy with a big nose.
Show the Chicago Firewaters, for example.
That would be a problem. Or if we just changed it now.
I could actually get behind the Chicago Firewaters.
Well, that's our soccer team, though.
Chicago Fire. Waters.
Yeah, but we should change it to.
Oh my God! Every time.
That should actually be fucking
Chicago Fire.
Or that's Cincinnati. Never mind.
Waters. Stop saying that.
Waters. They're not. It's not even a Native American theme going on. Yeah, I'm just trying. We lost. We lost the Redskins. We lost the Indians. I want one more.
How can we make soccer racist?
I think the World Cup is pretty racist.
Probably.
I watched the John Oliver thing about it.
Yeah, but racist against countries and places that America knows not how to be racist against, which is great.
What was that sentence construction?
America
knows not how to be racist again. It was good.
Yeah, it was philosophical. No, but because racist, America doesn't.
Forgive me, Lord, I know not how to be racist to these savages.
Yeah, America can't. No American can be racist against people from Bogota. They don't know how to specifically be to be.
Which is why the way we do that is you're Mexicans.
Yeah, exactly. That shit don't work. I called out somebody who is what's one step above white passing? Just fucking white has to tell people that they're anything.
Yeah, okay. So logic.
This is a close
the opposite
friend
of Pete Davidson.
This is a close friend of mine, just so we're clear. I'm not being a monster right now.
I am.
So I've known him for years, and he just the other day told him.
And I just found out he's colored.
He's half Mexican or something like that. So clearly we're not friends anymore. But no, but he just told me the other day, he's like, yeah, I'm Mexican. And I'm like, you're not. You're whiter than I am, dude.
Well, it's like a Louis C.K.'s Mexican.
Yeah. Whatever that is, that's what he was. And he's like, yeah, I'm from Honduras. And I'm like, yeah, so nobody can even be racist.
Wait, so he's not actually Mexican?
No, some Mexican town that nobody knows the fucking...
Honduras?
No. Providing a bad example. I
don't know. What about this? I've really lost track.
I was just providing an example of fact.
Can he vote?
No, God. Thank God.
Or, yeah, but shouldn't.
But don't. Jesus Christ.
We're really hitting the bangers today. Do drugs. All races are bad. I think we got to hit 9/11 and Brokeback Mountain. And we're solid.
That's what we should watch up there.
Is that an hour and a half?
No.
Yeah.
2:10 or something like that.
That takes some commitment.
Uh-huh. Or just being drunk. That's a good movie to get drunk.
That's a good version of commitment. Drunkenness.
Well, that's how they started.
What?
They were drunk the first night they fucked.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
Were
how...
they both drunk? Yeah, they were both drunk.
I think so.
They're both real fucked up. I love the scene where Heath Ledger has his feet in the fucking fire. I'm like, Jesus, dude.
He's very strong.
No, they cut after every take.
Super strong. Always get
we should write Brokeback Mountain the musical.
Why would we ruin Brokeback Mountain? Hey, Lin-Manuel, if you do that, I'll kill you.
Oh my God, that'd be so fucking funny. Brokeback the musical.
No.
It's all country songs too. I fucked my wife after I lost my job, and I didn't like it at all.
My uncle and I accidentally came up with a country song because my aunt tells him you've got a glassy-eyed look. You should probably eat something. You've been drinking. You've got a glassy-eyed look. He goes, I've got a glassy-eyed kind of feeling. And I was like, hey,
that's a country song.
Something, yeah. And I think we eventually got it to He's flirting with someone in a bar and has a glassy-eyed kind of look, and then she leaves him, and he gets a teary-eyed kind of feeling.
That's an Eagles song. I got a glassy-eyed type of feeling. You
think that's Eagles?
No. You could put the words to an Eagles song. That I can't slow me down. Not always standing on the ground.
One of these nights. One of these crazy old nights. I know that and Hotel California.
Oh my God, dude. The Eagles are actual fucking bangers.
Really? That's not what Jeff Bridges said.
What? Jeff Bridges is anti-Eagles?
Big Lebowski.
I don't remember where he'd shit on the Eagles.
The dude is anti-Eagles.
I don't remember him being against
fucking Eagles, man.
Really?
It's a thing. Yeah.
Huh. Well, I guess I don't like that movie. I'm gonna go find a Cash Machine.
These
How long
are
is the Big Lebowski? Because
these are our concerns, dude. I bet it's not that long.
Yeah, it's probably 2 hours. That's my guess. It's a Coen Brothers film.
How long is the Big Lebowski? 6 inches.
Nice.
Hour 57.
I'm gonna go find me a Cash Machine.
A cash machine?
Yeah, no, he's like, I'll suck your dick for $1,000. I'm gonna go find myself a cash machine.
I must need to watch this again.
You know, there's the really hot chick laying out on the pool, and he goes to go right before the scene.
Oh, that's right.
The bums will not win. And then he leaves, and the next scene, he's walking by the pool, and she's like, "How you doing? Good. Suck your dick for $1,000." Well, I guess I'm gonna go find myself a cash machine.
I just like Philip Seymour Hoffman in that movie, and any movie, but that's my favorite part.
Who's Philip Seymour?
He's the secretary of the Bigger Lebowski.
Okay,
the one that's like, these are our concerns, dude.
What do you call me? Just call me the dude. What's your legal name?
What was the other Philip Seymour Hoffman movie I gotta watch? God damn it!
Boogie Nights. How long is Boogie Nights?
There's no way Boogie Nights.
Maybe we should do Maybe we should watch through headcanon movies that you need to know for this podcast.
The podcast canon of movies?
So that people can... We're going to talk about Boogie Nights and Brokeback Mountain.
What else are there? There's other ones, aren't there?
There's a lot. There's quite a... Tremors.
Tremors. Oh, Tremors.
How long is the first
I bet Tremors not that long.
This day might have just gotten way better. Let's order some Uber Eats. Watch some Tremors.
I'm trying not to waste all of my money. Hour 36.
Oh,
Tremors might be. I would have brought my fucking hard drive if I knew.
I gotta check my to-do list after this from Kylie. But other than that,
you need to talk to your fiance. You mean?
Yeah. But I didn't want to say it like I'm. I gotta talk to the boss.
I will say it like a boomer that hates his wife. I like 90s stand-up comedy.
Gotta check in with the boss, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the old ball and chain. It's a real battle axe.
I beat her though, so it's okay.
It's super unhealthy relationship.
Hate every part of it. Fucking.
Not only do I hate my wife, my son keeps trying to turn this book on like a computer. I must draw a cartoon of it.
My son's gay. What do I do?
And meanwhile, the son has just gotten a longer haircut.
He just works at the Gap now.
You know how there's...
he's a secretary, so it's like, he's gay.
Gay and proud. Remember that?
No.
GAP stands for gay and proud.
What?
Yeah,
it's a high school taunt.
Does,
yes, got it. I thought the Gap came out and said that. I'm like, good for them.
I mean, a couple years. Yeah. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they're that fucking stupid.
How much more money could we make if we change the acronym?
I've decided to be gay in the way corporations are, in that throughout June, it's just going to be knee-deep in cock. And then July 1st, I'm done.
And I hate it.
Yeah. July 1st, I'm like, sorry about that. I get rid of all my Elton John records. And what else do gay people do?
David Bowie.
I forget.
You'd have to get rid of David Bowie.
Oh, can't do that.
Guess I'm gay for all the months. Damn it.
God damn it. Guess I have to be normal.
Well, some Republican touting that as a reason. Well, that's why you shouldn't get tattoos, because now you have to like David Bowie all the time. Which means you're gay. I can't wear shorts on stage because I have American flag, and it does detract from my act. I hate America. That's a Blue Lives Matter flag. Yeah. Well, I don't like that the American flag is now a Blue Lives Matter flag. That's woo. Don't catch you slipping up. What's the next line? Does it have the N-word in it? No, he says it again. I mean, don't catch you slipping up. Don't catch you slipping up. This is America. I got the bag. I got the bag. Something we carry on. What's up, babe? You want to be on this podcast?
Yes.
Or are you going to present him with...
Kellen,
Holy shit.
this is from all of your fans with It Just Bits.
Said the name wrong.
Cutting board?
Said the fucking
I
name
own a
wrong.
cutting board. What do you think of me? Thank you. I'll take these. But,
Oh, Chiba wants it.
well, you can... Well, no, your parents gave them to me. They're mine now. Chiba looks like she's anonymous now because the cutting boards are like frosted glass,
Nice.
plastic
When
and
you have
everything.
fancy dates.
It's a housewarming
When
gift.
I do that, yes. Thank you.
No problem.
This is really my housewarming gift. This is really my fucking housewarming gift.
What do you
I
want?
have a fucking cutting board.
That's the one from her to you. Calm fucking down.
No, I am
She
appreciative of
gets-
it. It's just emblematic of the way that you guys keep giving me stuff, and I keep taking it, but it is getting to a period of like, you know, like I have forks. Like, like I'm okay. These are upgrades because my current cutting board is a piece of wood.
Yeah.
Not a wooden cutting board.
No, I guessed.
It is a cross section of a tree.
I was guessing.
Kyler's gonna be mad if I use these as plates, probably, right?
I'm going to be mad if you use those as plates, just so we're clear. Fucking... No, we're going to get you something.
I can't see you now though because the cutting board. In the way.
Nice. They're opaque.
They're actually nice. It's with the purple, with the UV light for your illicit plants. Looks very nice coming through here.
weed.
I'm gonna put. Those are illegal. Well, they're not for you actually, are they?
No, they're legal. Yeah.
I don't think I could because I don't have the medical card. But no, I'm gonna not use these as cutting boards. I'm gonna put them up and have purple light shining through them, and then drink a lot of Red Bull and smoke a lot of weed, and just sort of like look at the cover of a Dune DVD.
I also accept that as a use for them. Ooh, how long is Dune also?
Too long.
Is it long?
Couple out. I mean, I don't know how long the theatrical version is. The extended version, which is
Which
the
is the
only
one you
I
would watch.
Yeah. No, I watched it last night.
No fucking way.
Yeah, at like 1 a.m. last night, I was like, I want to get stoned. What I should do? And so I shall.
Finish your weed and
I
watch
did.
Dune.
It was. I did. Well, I didn't have a shitload of weed left.
I think the only way to smoke
I don't even
might
know
be
what-
alone.
It's the only. Correct. Yes, that is the only way I do
I think
it.
it might be. I think that might be it. Just like drinking. No. What did we say about that?
Do I need to? That it's good. It's fine. I like being alone. Being drunk makes things more fun. So, same shit. I like drinking with people too.
I don't know if I like drink. I don't know if
It's
I
not like other
people.
people are canceling plans, and I'm like, I guess I'll drink alone.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Well, I drink alone when I play like video games to an extent, some extent. Maybe I gotta.
You got to get in the
high
slot
and play
though, because
video
otherwise you get too drunk to play.
games. Yeah, and I forget what I'm doing and shit. Man, I can't take these
I
drugs
got
like a
I got
normal
drunk
person.
and did Duolingo for about 3 hours the other night.
What the fuck?
I forgot how to say something in Spanish, and I was like, I got to remedy this shit.
You psychopath.
There's too many fucking types of verbs in Spanish. It's bullshit.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I remember
6.
German vocabulary perfectly and nothing of German grammar. And I understand Spanish grammar, but I forgot all the words.
What a mess your fucking brain is when it comes to.
It really is a mess. It makes me better at reading Shakespeare. So, ladies, I've got 2 cutting boards and a pretty good knowledge of Macbeth.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm not gonna shit my pants at this podcast. Clap. And then plug shit.
Wait, I would plug after the clap.
No,
No, I would clap after the plug.
You can make the decision of scrolling through TikTok or you can plug stuff.
When is our live show on? I think it's 9 p.m. on the 7th, though. I think it's 9, unless we changed it. I don't, so it's 9 p.m. on the 7th. Come to that. linkter.ee/itsjustbits. That's our link tree. You can find all the different ways of listening to the podcast and our YouTube and merchandise, which is all cool now. It's all stuff like, a shirt that says "Hell Isn't Real," or a shirt from our New York trip that says "Thin Slices, Thick Bitches," which is pretty cool. And they all have an It's Just Bits logo on the back, which is pretty cool now. I think we fixed the shirts so they no longer put the logo on the shirt. They make it like the whole shirt instead of like right below the tit, which is awkward, I've been told. And so buy those. Also, I think our donation links are there, which are not donations to us, but to people that capitalism and imperialism has just been fucking. For example, well, no, because it was ran at the beginning of the episode, so you know about the Kansas City or the Topeka, Kansas strike. Fuck you, Frito-Lay, and capitalism in general.
Give it up for the boys in blue.
What? Bizarro universe. We like cops in this universe. Brokeback Mountain is stupid because there's queers in it.
Because there's the gays.
And Boogie Nights is stupid because there's a big dick at the end, and that's gay.
But the rest of the movie, that's the big point of contention of the podcast, but the rest of the movie was so straight and awesome. No,
there was a big dick at the end.
It wasn't worth it.
No.
They have to have released a cut for like North Korea where there's no dick at the end.
There's no dig at the end, and Philip Seymour Hoffman doesn't try and fuck him.
Those are two easy scenes to cut, actually, if you think about it.
Honestly, not that hard.
Yeah.
You can get straight to the guy killing his wife and her lover and himself instead of having to dilly-dally a little bit with,
Fucking, so fucking gay. Gay.
That's just a Lil Nas tweet.
It's so fucking gay.
Lil Nas X does a whole bunch of... He tweeted, him and Finn Staples had a Twitter exchange where he's like, no, I think Vince Staples is not gay. But Vince Staples was like, dude, you're super tall. You should play basketball. And he was like, I only play with one type of balls.
Hell yeah. Didn't he just release another music video that's like uber gay?
As in lots of naked dancing men gay.
Yeah, uber gay.
Yes.
Oh,
He had to take a break after Montero because everybody was so mad at him.
and then he also he was in a lawsuit for the blood shoes or whatever.
Yeah, something about that. Was it a lawsuit?
Yeah, he actually almost went to jail for it.
What would possibly be illegal about that?
He put blood in shoes, and technically that's illegal.
Is it?
Yeah, technically, because it should be biohazard labeled. It's really a technicality.
It's not Hanes blood.
They
thought it was Hanes blood, didn't they?
Alabama did.
Yeah.
No,
Hey, we say Alabama, but I'm also not allowed to give blood in this state. So
fair. No, so he almost went to fucking jail for that. Like, they legitimately made a case, and he just had to go into court and be like, "This is clearly not about
fucking
this."
frivolous is this?
Yeah, he's like, "This is clearly not about this." And also, there are other examples where it's been like a piece of something, like it's like a piece of game worn jersey is involved in this baseball card. He's like, "Okay, there's blood and sweat on that, and you sold it, and there's no problem with that." And they're like, "Okay, fine."
Fine, you can do the naked prison dancing video.
Yeah. Well, I mean, literally, he was like, "I'm trying to just be cool about." He's like, "I don't want to be all in your face, gay. You guys kind of forced my hand."
yeah,
legitimately, because like he could have stopped in Montero, but everybody backlashed, and it's like,
what is it? Not Call Me by Your Name. What's the fucking one with
Montero.
Billy Joe Cyrus?
Oh,
Billy Ray Armstrong.
Fuck my truck, you dumb bitch.
That's the one.
Fuck my truck, you dumb slut.
I still don't know what it was. Old Town Road.
Fuck my truck like a dude's butt.
Fuck my truck. Fuck my butt like truck, dude. Fuck my truck butt, dude. Fuck butt truck. Fucking. I've never seen Brokeback Mountain, so I don't know how to express emotions.
Fuck this dude's truck butt.
There you go. That's it. Fuck this dude's truck butt. That's the.
Anyways.
Old Town Road. Where was I going? I don't remember. He fucked Billy Ray Cyrus.
Probably just continued doing that, but people
that type
were
of thing. But then he came out that he was gay, and everybody was like,
and he tried to hide it. Like, he legitimately tried to hide it, and then it got dug up, straight up dug up,
and everybody was like,
and then he's like, "Man, fuck you."
And then he was like, "I'm gonna wear a shitload of sequin cowboy shit now, man."
Yeah, and he did another it was a whole progression. Like, he did Old Town Road, and then he did okay, here's something vaguely gay, and then he did Montero, and people would just keep freaking out, and he's like, "Okay, you're making me need to do these."
You're making it guaranteed that I will have successful music videos if I put just so much cock in them.
Yeah, it's not. Half of it isn't even about the cock. A lot of it's about the cock. No, it's not even about the success. It's about okay, I'm making a point now, you fucks.
Yeah, that's clearly.
It's
clearly because they got mad at it.
I didn't think this point needed to be made, but here we are.
Here we are, boys.
It's yeah, your favorite artists are gay.
My favorite thing is when
Queen too.
You know how people do those things that are like, "America, what happened?" Because it's like men in 1945 killing fascists, but don't say that. But it's a picture of D-Day, and men in 2021, and it's, I don't know, someone on RuPaul or something like that.
Yeah.
Someone said Nas when I was a kid versus Nas now. And it was like a picture of Nas, the rapper, and then Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
And then Nas, the rapper, responded to that and said, "You know I did a song with him, right?"
No, I didn't. What song?
He did. Which one is it? It's the one where he's like a vampire.
That's fucking great. He's got some bangers. If you haven't heard Holiday...
Please let me know. Is that Holiday?
No. But if you've heard Holiday by Lil Nas X...
It's a holiday. That's one.
That fucking song slaps.
And he's gay Black Santa.
What?
He's gay Black Santa.
I haven't seen the music video.
He's gay Black Santa.
That's awesome.
I don't know if it was explicitly gay at that point, if it had come out at that point, but now that you know, it's clear that he's...
I don't like the gays,
a little bit of glam.
but I'll give a pass to gay Black Santa.
Which is another degree of terror for Republicans from Black Santa.
I want somebody to have that take. He's like, I don't like blacks or the gays, but gay Black Santa is pretty cool. Have you heard Holiday? It is phenomenal.
He can stuff my stocking.
I really do want like an uber Republican dude to be like, well, no, the gay shouldn't get married, but I'd fuck Lil Nas.
I mean, that's not uncommon. They're not going to say it, but not everybody that's homophobic is secretly gay, but it is a thing.
It's I'd say about 10% of the population of homophobics. So the same amount.
Yeah, probably. By the way, it's got to be way more than that.
Oh yeah. Solid 40
of the population, by the way.
Oh, I was saying that the population of homophobics.
No, I think that the population of homophobics that's gay is the same as the as the Pompeii-lation. But
I feel like a bit more.
I don't know. I have no numbers in front of me.
Well,
but
you're thinking about
however
gay
many
dudes.
people we know are gay right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's more. It's more than that.
Oh, true. I mean, Elon Musk, he's gay.
Maybe he's going to do it bad. He's going to do it badly, though. That's what I have for. He's going to do it badly.
Grimes is a guy.
Sure, whatever. My feelings on the matter are exactly the same. I'm a little bit unhappy that I find her attractive.
That'll always be the case for you.
Yeah, that's the case about everything. I'm mildly unhappy about it.
Well, I wish that was different. Anyway.
Anyhow.
It is legitimately your take on everything.
On most things. Well, that's not ideal. Okay.
Let's go get some Arby's.
I've never been to Arby's in my life.
It's terrible. That's why.
But they have the meats.
The bad meats. They have the meats because nobody else would get them.
We accepted the meats.
Oh, God. The meats were not... Oh, God. The meats were thrust upon us. They were not asked for.
Some men are born with meat and some have meat thrust into them.
Yeah, exactly. You merely adopted the meat. I was born into it.
I molded it into something resembling a chicken. Speaking of Tom Hardy, the Venom 2 trailer has been out for a while, but I just saw it. Looks good. The Venom is still funny, and Tom Hardy's voice is still inexplicable.
Does it look harderific?
What?
Hardy-rific?
Okay, I did not.
I don't know either, man.
I didn't even catch what the word was. Yeah, and I mean, he's in it. Yeah. Is that
what you mean?
He do be in that movie.
He do be being in that movie.
One thing you can know about Tom Hardy, he do be being in Venom.
Man, Tom Hardy do be being in Venom. What the fuck do you believe, sir? Just a white guy with a cowboy hat saying that?
I believe that Tom Hardy's in Venom. That's what. And let me tell you something. Man. I don't care what color Venom is. I still have a problem with it covering him. What? Because he's black? What?
Oh, Venom is blackface. Nice.
Venom is blackface. Very good take.
Tom Hardy, you fucking racist. Oh my God, let's cancel Tom Hardy.
Yeah, why not? That's
Venom
just
is blackface.
Culture is just a slurry of grievances at this point. Let's join in.
That's
Slurry
why
it up.
it's so hard for him to take it off. He struggles with taking off the blackface.
I don't want to give up feeling so powerful.
It's so good. He's got one in him too. It's just another dude.
He's got one up his ass too.
There's a black guy.
He's in blackface too.
It's not a dude with another Venom. It's a dude in blackface.
Tom Hardy's like, oh, you've got a symbiote too. No, I'm Justin Trudeau. Son of Margaret Trudeau. And someone else.
Son of
Sam.
I was trying to think of the name of somebody who's done blackface, and I can't think of one person.
Justin Trudeau, Ralph Northam,
JD from Scrubs.
JD from Scrubs.
Which is right. You forget about that one.
You do. Well, because I don't think about him ever.
What? He's awesome.
He's
in Scrubs.
It's well known that he is not.
Awesome in Scrubs.
And he sucks as a guy. Is
Really?
Garden State a good movie?
No, none of his movies are good movies. Okay. He doesn't have a good movie. He's good in Scrubs.
He's good at Arrested Development.
But he was in Arrested
Like 2 episodes.
No way.
He's also a never nude like Tobias.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's the perfect cast for him.
I don't think that's even like his role in the show. It's just in his last appearance, he happens to get his pants torn off, and he's wearing the shorts.
Wait, he's really a bad dude?
Not like a bad dude. He just sucks.
Wait. Oh, so like he's not a chill hang, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's not like he's... I mean, he's a man with money in the entertainment industry. I'm sure he's made women uncomfortable, no doubt.
Certainly.
But I don't think he's been like... Not on like, certainly not a Bill Cosby level, not even a Louis C.K. level. He just kind of, like, they punked him, and he did not take it appropriately.
Oh, what'd they do?
I think it was like, his car was dented, and he flipped the fuck out on a teenager over it. And Ashton Kutcher had to be like, you need to stop. This is punked. Not like, oh, it's punked. There's a camera over there. He's like, stop. You're about to do some bad shit over punked. We're going to fix your car.
That's fucking amazing.
Okay, and then that always reminds me of how Marky Mark blinded a Vietnamese man. Sorry, half blinded.
Well, one more time?
Marky Mark, when he was young, beat the living hell out of a guy because he was Vietnamese.
And
the guy went blind in one eye, or lost an eye, or something like that. And then we were like, well, you know.
Boogie Nights still
you
good,
can do
man.
Ted 3.
Boogie Nights still good, I argue.
Boogie Nights still good. Boogie Nights do be being good, though.
And Boogie Nights, you know what? There's a reason they didn't release it in 3D. That's amendment. He's making amends.
Because of that cock. Oh. I didn't get that. And now I do it.
I was wondering. Well, also because of the cock, it would have taken another Asian's eye out.
I don't think there were any Asians in that movie.
No, watching.
I know, but I'm realizing.
No, that's Cosmo. He's Asian.
Hey, kids,
Oh, no,
Cosmo's
he's
Chinese.
Chinese.
Cosmo's Chinese.
Oh,
There's
is
one
that
Asian in
right?
that movie, and he is
horribly racistly brought.
and he is
Wait a
a
second.
butt boy of dubious level of consent. So,
Wait a second, Marky.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
There's no good Chinese rules in Ted. For sure.
There's no good Chinese or Asian roles in almost anything.
Okay, but when juxtaposing it to specifically Marky Mark after hearing that
I don't know if there's any Asians in Shooter.
beaten Asian man's eye out,
I
now
don't
it
think
gets
there's
much more tense.
The only Asians in Transformers are Chinese propaganda.
Or the definitely Japanese-made cars. Obviously.
Sure, but do they have Japanese voices?
No, but they're all made in Japan.
I will remind you that in Transformers 1, there was a black car.
Oh, yeah, there was.
And his name was Jazz.
That's canon for the show, by the way. There's a black car whose name is Jazz.
All right, still, though.
Oh, no, yeah, it was bad then. They should have probably cut him.
It's just, I guess it's part of an era of movies that I thought we had reached the cultural level we're at now, but we had not.
Oh, I'm just stunned that there wasn't a drift car that spoke in Asian voice. I would not have been shocked. Or a German car that was on the Decepticon side.
Well, that's historically accurate.
Yeah.
Or the Japanese are. The Japanese were too. That's a fun thing if people ever talk about who's a colonizer.
It's historically accurate that the Japanese were on the side of the Decepticons.
Yes.
Why do you think
in
they make
the
such
90s.
goddamn good
Like,
cars?
This is the 90s, like living memory. Like they were making Evangelion and they were on the side of the Decepticons. I gotta really finish Evangelion because all of the people on the Twitter sphere that I'm in really love that show.
Dude,
but it is an anime from the 90s. It's very horny about minors. It's so horny.
That's the same thing as if you are Republican and you started reading George Orwell's 1984 because your whole Twitter sphere is all about that book right now. Don't fucking be that guy, man.
Okay, it's different because they don't know what it's about. It's just like they're doing memes of the show. It's not like they're saying it's real.
I don't know.
I don't
man.
know, maybe they are, but I haven't been getting into that.
Is it communist propaganda?
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, okay. Well, then keep it up.
No, it's just... It might be pedophile propaganda. It's
that's all movies now.
Everything from Japan, certainly. I swear to fucking God, anime, cool your tits.
They sell panties in vending machines in Japan.
I
I
mean-
assume there are weird parts of Japan that do
I
that.
assume that when you see a meme about them selling panties in Japan, they could also have a meme of there's an American restaurant based on the concept of a heart attack.
Yeah.
So like they're not all like that.
And also, yeah, it's the creepy district. It's literally called the creepy district, which translates to Japan.
But anime, it do be like that though. But it's what's insane is I can watch
tentacles in anime.
It's a different word.
Testicles.
Hentai.
Same word.
No, it's not.
Stand by it. My Hero Academia is hentai.
I don't watch any ones that are at school, but like if you watch what's the one with Spike Spiegel, the Space Cowboy one,
Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah, I've been watching that like on and off.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. It's
What do you mean
vaguely
on and off? It's 6 episodes.
There's way more than 6 episodes.
Cowboy Bebop? Am I thinking of?
I don't know what you're thinking of.
I don't know what I'm thinking of.
Castlevania?
Black Samurai.
Okay, not that one.
That one slaps.
I'm sure it does.
It's probably also not the name. Probably just being a little racist.
Probably just the show. Are you thinking of Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt, which is an
What?
explicitly horny anime?
What the fuck?
I was shown this by my high school friends who
Were super
last
cool.
time I talked to one of them said I'm a racist.
Just out with it.
Yeah,
I'm glad he came out of the closet.
yeah. Well, and the other one came out of the closet as a girl and lives in Vegas fixing cars now. So
Also racist?
no, I don't think so. I don't think so. So happy ending for her.
Good for him.
But back in the sad beginning of both of our lives, it was an anime called Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. Panty and Stocking were the names of two. I think they were angels, and one of them used their panties as a weapon, and the other used their stockings as a weapon. So they would have to take them off to fight. And then there was a black dude named Garter Belt involved.
What the fuck?
They never got naked, though, and I remember saying to them, what is the point of this show? Because
Yeah.
it's clearly supposed to be horny, but there's no tits or nothing.
Well,
so,
because they'd have to blur it out anyway, so what's the point?
so I'm so like, but why? Okay, so maybe if you're a Japanese teenager, you need that show. But we had porn. So what were we doing?
Well, no, it was because it was made in Japan, right?
It was, but why were we? I was just trying to, as my young friend, so clearly you're not talking about this show.
Nobody
Anime is horny in a weird way,
Mhm.
and that's not bad because it happens to me occasionally, but
Okay.
I feel like we need to talk about it more seriously.
Dude, you need to talk to your kids about anime.
You do, because if they end up watching Evangelion on their own, they're going to see, like, inflation fetish with a 14-year-old girl
What?
and a woman fucking a penguin, allegedly.
What?
One of the like, Captain Katsuragi in Evangelion, she's a functioning alcoholic, so love her.
Great.
But she wakes up after, like, a drunken bender, and there is a penguin that lives with her. That's just normal because it's anime.
Of course it is.
But she wakes up like sprawled out, and there's a penguin also sprawled out, but the penguin's head is under her top. So it seems like she fucked the penguin. And then she offers to fuck the 14-year-old protagonist when he gets back from the main big battle. I don't think they do, but she does suggest it.
Why?
Supposedly, she thought he was going to die, and she was just like, I'll motivate this kid. He wants to fuck an older lady. That's how we get him to kill him. I haven't watched this,
so
by the way.
It's the Taron Egerton, if you save the world, you can do anal situation.
Right, except instead of both being in their early
Pedophilia.
20s, one of them's 14 and one of them's 24. Because it's Japan in the 90s.
Oh, you weren't there at the ass the other day. This one dude went up and bragged about the age difference between him and all of his previous people he's ever dated.
They weren't older than him, were they?
The lowest was 12 years younger. That was the lowest. And the most is the one he married, and it was 17 years younger.
Well, see, I am happy about that, though, because I thought you were going to say the lowest
years
was
old.
12.
Is an improvement over that.
It's better than just outright pedophilia.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it feels groomy. Anime, why are you so horny all the time? That's my thesis here.
Well, so he's been dating all. I just can't. I would do 10 more minutes on this guy.
I don't need to know about this.
Being
We
a for
probably
sure
did
pedophile.
plenty of fucking time, haven't we?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're done. Bye.